Tonight we are going to look at Deep 6 version 5. This is the pilot to the Shark Tooth, as it was called, the Shark, in the 2008 second wave of mass retail vehicles for the 25th line. Let's start where we usually start, with the comparison. So as you can see, he is a very much just one-for-one remake of the vintage figure, but with a lot of good updates. So he pretty much is the same colors. He has kind of reddish hair, maybe not quite as bright as the vintage, but still there. Blue eyes, and he has the same yellow down the middle of his suit, and the yellow various bits of just bits around the figure, and the gray in the same various spots. Maybe it's a lighter gray. He does have the addition of this light up here, that's new, and obviously, as you can see, the helmet is now removable. Otherwise, it's the same basic figure. So let's look at articulation. With Deep 6, it's very simple. We have swivel wrists, a little bit of articulation in the elbow, and his arms swivel all the way around. Just still a lot more than we got in the vintage. And then, of course, the head swivels all the way around, up just and down just a little bit. There's really not much more to say about him, so shall we get to the scores? For fidelity to original, I do give him a 10, because he's basically a beat-for-beat remake. For quality, I give him a 9, simply because his face, it could be better. The paint job is not great, and you'll see that when we look at the next Deep 6 figure and compare them. For accessories, it was a little big to fit in front of him, but he does have a tube with bellows for diving, just like the vintage, but I give it a 9 for fidelity because it is a slightly different design, a little simplified, but it works the same way. I do give it a quality of a 10 because for what it is, it's about as good as it could be. So overall for his accessories, he gets an average of 9.5 and an overall average of 9.5. He's a very, very good representation of Deep 6. You really can't go wrong with him on your shelf or piloting your Shark. Alright, now this one is Deep 6 version 7. Also from 2008, he's from a comic pack. Came with Rock and Roll. And as you can see, he is a shinier version. It's the same basic idea, but the orange color is toned down. It's a bit less bright. The hair is more brown than reddish. And then, of course, we have this lovely bright silver, and we still have the gray, about the same shade, maybe a little lighter. Otherwise, he's pretty much the same figure. Again, has the removable helmet. Now, I alluded last time to how much better this version's head is. And let's do a quick side-by-side, and I can show you. So, we'll just move. So, even just here, you can see, just look at the eyes on this one. See how much, and just the paint in general, how much thicker and less refined it is compared to him. Let's even do a bit of a zoom in here. You can see pretty well there just how much better this head is. So that will be reflected in the scores, which, since he has the same articulation as the other version, let's just go into scores. Let me zoom out here for a second first. Okay, scores. For fidelity to original, I do give him an 8, simply because of, the different paint scheme. Otherwise, is very high fidelity. For quality, he does get a 10, and I cannot say enough about this bright silver paint. It is very pretty. For accessories, again, we have the same tube, same scores, 9 and 10 for fidelity and quality, so a 9.5 for their average. So an overall average for him of 9.2. As for which one is the choice, if we're going for closest to vintage, of course I have to give it to version 5, but you wouldn't go wrong having this one on your shelf either. He is very pretty. but by a hair, version 5 takes it home. Thanks. I will see you in the next one.